Best thing in the world. Seriously. Look at that deliciousness. Covering up the... You'd rather I be covered up than him. Right. Me, him, yeah. Well, as I munch, it is Tuesday, October the 19th. 2010. I may or may not get up the Vacay Day recap today. I don't know. I was fully intending on doing something today that was important, and I guess I did. I was kind of forced into doing some business. Not necessarily forced, but there was the homeowner's insurance issue that needed to be fixed. I needed to take the supplemental bill that Shelter had sent me to my bank holder, and that's probably him. That is him calling, so let me see. Not a big deal. I was so tired. I was so tired. I'm ready to be done. Can I just have homeowner's insurance? All this trouble over something, hope to God, I never even have to use. For fuck's sake. Now, they apparently have issued me a refund check. So, not a big deal. All I have to do is, as soon as I get the refund check, take it to the guy at the office, and he'll send it back into them, and it all has to happen by November 1st, or my policy's going to get canceled again. So, bitch. The main issue was this, this supplemental bill that got sent to me. Which, first of all, why is there a supplemental bill? That's kind of annoying in the first place. And, well, why is it sent to me? Like, I want to say right now, the guy who's in the office, he's great. He's been calling me, you know, like, there again, he was calling me, updating me on the situation. He called me today. Actually, that's why he left me a message, because he was like, well, I see the policy is still pending to be canceled. I was just wanting to see if you had taken that bill to the bank like you said you were going to. And of course I hadn't, because I'd completely forgot. So, you know, I told him that. I'm like, you know, thanks for calling, because it slipped my mind. You know, or I'll think about it when I'm at work, and I'm like, I can't do anything about it when I'm at work. Or I come home and I intend to do it, and then I fall asleep all day. It's just ridiculous. So the guy in charge, you know, the guy in the office who's helping me out with this has been great. He's doing the best he can with Shelter Insurance's policies. I will say that, because that's what he was explaining to me, is the supplemental bill gets sent to the insurer, you know, and then at that point it becomes their responsibility to either pay it or get it to the bank. And maybe this is the way every bank, maybe this is the way every insurance company is, I don't know, but I'm thinking, I'm like, it's just kind of annoying, you know? They know how much I need to pay. I mean, it's all in their offices, you know, like, why don't they just fax the information over to the bank, to my bank? Why don't they call me, find out who my bank is, and send the information over for me if they're so worried about it, you know? Like everything is supposed to be taken care of in my mortgage. I believe the word is escrow. I don't know. Everything is supposed to be taken care of, as far as I know. And then I keep getting these supplemental bills. You know, I mean, this is how my policy got canceled the first time around, is I didn't do anything with that check. If I just done something with that $50 check a long time, or $50 bill a long time ago, this wouldn't be an issue right now. You know, the policy never would have been canceled. I would have been good. I would have been covered. Fine. Whatever. But, you know, I'm like, everything, like, you're supposed to be working with my bank to, you know, like, make sure everything's covered in the loan, you know, in my mortgage for my insurance. Why, for first fucking sake, am I even getting a supplemental bill? Isn't, like, send every bill that you want to send me, send to my bank so they can put it in my mortgage. possibly escrow. I don't know. It's just so annoying because I'm like, it's technically, I mean, I guess it's my problem because I should have taken it to the bank, but it's because of the fallacy of their policy, which is just fucking ridiculous. Don't send me a bill. I don't want a bill. I'm not supposed to be getting any fucking bills from you people. It's supposed to be rolled into my mortgage, roll it into my fucking mortgage. Whatever money you want to come after me for, just politely send an email or something or a fax or something to my bank that, you know, you're supposed to have got covered anyway. Blah. Don't charge me. I mean, you can charge me, that's fine, but charge me the way you're supposed to be charging me, through my mortgage. I don't want a bill. I don't want to have to take a bill to my bank just because you can't send them that information anyway when you know everything is supposed to be getting taken care of through the mortgage. Whatever. But hopefully it's fixed now. You know, I am so sick and tired of dealing with homeowners insurance. I just want to have it. I just want it to be done. I just want to, you know, and it's like, I don't know. So hopefully what I've done today will get this taken care of. And shelter insurance, if you have any more issues, speak to my bank. But at least one good thing, while I was out, actually I passed by Liberty Tax where I got my taxes done last year because they still have all my paperwork. I assume by paperwork I mean like my you know, my I keep wanting to say Y2K, but that's not right. My W4 2K LMNOP, whatever, you know. Buffy's up here somewhere. That's his ass, actually. That's Buffy's ass. But it's up here along with the rest of him. There he is. But while I was out running, but they weren't open yet. They were supposed to be open at 9. But so I didn't get my W-2s or anything back from them. I'll probably just go to them. I have something around here to get my taxes done for like half off or maybe free. I can't remember. But through my travels today, Buffy's ear has come. Yeah, hello, Buffs. I was close enough to Walgreens that I decided to go to Walgreens because I finally took the friggin' I don't know if I ever mentioned that I bought some Sonic gift cards for my realtor. And it's another thing that kept slipping my mind, get a thank you card to put them in and give it to her. I mean, I'd been to the office a couple times. I didn't have them with me, but you know, I mean, I think she comes in later in the day, as what I was told, and so like sometimes, you know, later in the day, I'm sleeping. So, but I stopped by Walgreens. I picked up a card, and actually, I got my Haribo gummy Happy Colas. Delicious. It's another Haribo thing. Some twin cherries, which I have never tried, I don't think, but they're fat-free, so that's good. And they look delicious. Buffy thinks so. Buffy loves them already. Yum! And, forgot I found some of these. Buffy loves them as well. They're not really marshmallow. I don't really know how to explain them, but I remember, you know, Mom would always get these, and I think she loved them possibly not as much as Buffy, but just as much. And because I was getting a card, I wanted to write something in it. And I thought about asking the lady at the desk after I checked out. I'm like, do you have a pen or whatever? And I was like, maybe not. You know, I don't want to bug her, especially if she's busy or whatever. So I just thought, I'll see what they got in the back in their pen bin. Ha! So I now have myself an awesome Batman pen. Buffy loves the Batman pin too. So much. So much. Is this like porn? Oh. And it has that on it too. Buffy loves Batman. And my wrist. But, so I took my Batman pin over to the, to like the, they have a second desk at Walgreens, probably in all of them. I'm gonna eat Buffy's ear if that's okay. Like the perfume counter. I went over to the perfume counter, and luckily there was a lady standing there because I felt kind of weird walking around because I already bought my stuff. So I had my bag walking around in there with me, and actually the cops were in there. Actually, the cop that has stopped both times when I've had my semi issue, he was in there, and he said something to the lady up front, and then she was like, manager to aisle 1 and manager to the dock, you know, to receiving or something. And I was like, oh, interesting. Should have got here just a couple seconds sooner so that maybe I could have heard what was going on while I waited to buy my purchases. So yeah, like I'm walking around in there with a bag, which is kind of a no-no in a store anyway. And then there's the presence of the cops already, but luckily there was somebody standing there at the perfume counter stocking something, and I was like, do you mind if I use your counter? And she's like, oh no, that's fine, go ahead. So there was somebody there to watch me the whole time I wrote my card and, you know, put the Sonic gift cards in there, because I don't know if I already said this or not, but my realtor, she got a Route 44 drink every day, so I got her $10 Sonic gift cards. So this was back when I had my Obama money, so that's been a while. But I just never got a card to put the gift cards in and give them to her, you know. But I put a little note in the thank you card. You know, of course I thanked her for her help and her patience, and, you know, I said something about, you know, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have a house that I love, you know, to live in, so whatever. But I put a note on the other side. I was like, these should keep you in Route 44s for a while. The envelope was pretty thick. I got over there, and she wasn't there. Actually, there was a lady at the front desk, and all I did was walk around the corner and go down the little hallway to knock on Brenda's door, and then I came back out, and the lady at the desk was gone. She had went back into the area where they have, like, their printer and their computer and stuff. And I was like, you know, I asked if Brenda Holcomb was going to be in today, and she was like, she usually comes in later in the day. I'm like, does she have a mailbox or something I could leave this? And she's like, I think she said she was her sister-in-law or something. So she's like, well, I can get it to her. You know, she's like, oh, I'll just slip it under her door and make sure she knows it's there. You know, I'm like, okay. So Brenda now has her thank you card as well. You know, and her Sonic gift card, so she can start getting her Route 44s for free. And, you know, it's been a year since she sent me a Christmas card, I think, or something. She's been in contact a couple times. She sent an email or two, like, hey, how's it going, you know. So I'll probably get another one from her, you know, thanking me for those later today or whatever. But hopefully she hasn't, like, went, like, diabetic or something, and she can't have sugar or anymore or something, you know. So like, oops. It'll probably still be a thoughtful gift one way or another, but hopefully it's a usable thoughtful gift. Hopefully. But yeah, so at least today has been a little bit productive, hopefully. They didn't have a person at U.S. Bank that, like, regularly dealt with mortgages. They only apparently came in once a week or something. So the lady took the information and she's faxing it off to whoever, and so I'm waiting on a call. She's waiting on an email from that person, and I'm waiting on a call from her after she gets an email from that person. So hopefully this all gets paid and it's all taken care of, and I can just be done with this, as this vlog is done with you.